The morning air buzzed with excitement as radios and televisions across the Philippines blared the news. 40 patrol boats incoming. Philippines ramps up West Philippine Sea security. The headline flashed on screens from busy Manila offices to quiet coastal villages, catching everyone's attention. In fishing communities, men and women paused, listening closely as the reporters spoke. This was the announcement many had been waiting for, a sign of strength for the nation. On social media, hashtags like West PHSE and Stronger Navy began trending. People shared their hopes, fears, and pride. The story spread quickly, uniting Filipinos from north to south. Even in small towns where signal was weak, neighbors gathered around a single radio, soaking up every word. The anticipation was real and electric. This was more than just another news item. It was a promise of protection and a cause for celebration. The arrival of new patrol boats meant that the Philippines was taking a big step to guard its waters. The nation's leaders spoke of courage, resilience, and hope for a safer future. As the day went on, excitement turned into determination. For many, the news was not just about ships. It was about defending home, family, and the country's right to the sea. The Philippines is set to welcome 40 new patrol boats in the coming months. These boats are not just simple vessels, they are symbols of a nation's effort to strengthen its maritime defense. Each boat is equipped to patrol the vast stretches of the West Philippine Sea, a region full of life, resources, and sometimes conflict. With these new arrivals, the country's Navy and Coast Guard will have more eyes and ears at sea. The government has announced that these patrol boats are built with modern technology. They are faster, more agile, and ready for action. This means that Filipino forces can respond quicker to emergencies and protect their waters more effectively. The order for 40 boats did not happen overnight. It is the result of many months of planning, negotiation, and preparation. Leaders worked hard to make sure the boats would meet the needs of those who sail the West Philippine Sea every day. Every patrol boat is a promise to keep watch, to stand guard, and to protect the rights of every Filipino who depends on the sea. The boats represent hope, security, and a bright future for the nation. The West Philippine Sea is a vital part of the Philippines. It is rich in fish, oil, and gas. Many Filipino fishermen and their families rely on it for their daily needs. The sea is also home to important trade routes that connect the Philippines to the rest of the world. Protecting these waters means protecting the nation's lifeline. In recent years, the region has faced many challenges. Foreign ships, some large and powerful, have entered Philippine waters without permission. They have sometimes chased away local fishermen or blocked their access to traditional fishing grounds. These incidents have caused worry, anger, and a strong sense of insecurity among Filipinos. The government has made it clear that guarding the West Philippine Sea is a top priority. Armed with new patrol boats, the Navy and Coast Guard can patrol more often and cover more ground. This increased presence helps show that the Philippines is serious about protecting its territory. National security is not just about weapons and ships, it is about the safety and well-being of people. With better patrols, Filipino fishermen can work with less fear. The country can defend its resources and stand up for its rights in the face of growing challenges. The West Philippine Sea has been a scene of tension for years. Foreign vessels, especially from neighboring countries, have pushed their way into Philippine waters. These ships are often bigger and better equipped. Sometimes they use water cannons or blockades to keep Filipino boats away from rich fishing spots. One recent incident made headlines when a group of Filipino fishermen was chased off by a foreign Coast Guard ship. The fishermen returned home frightened and empty-handed. Stories like these have become too common, causing anger and frustration among coastal communities. Local leaders have called for stronger action and better protection. The situation has affected not only fishermen, but also the country's economy. When Filipino boats are forced out of their own waters, families lose their income. The price of fish can go up, and the country's food security suffers. The government has stressed the importance of keeping the sea open and safe for Filipinos. These maritime challenges have pushed the Philippines to act. The country cannot afford to stand by while its people and resources are threatened. The new patrol boats are a key part of the answer to these ongoing problems. With the arrival of 40 new patrol boats, the Philippines is sending a clear message: its waters are not for the taking. The government has increased patrols and training for the Navy and Coast Guard. Filipino sailors are learning new skills and using advanced equipment to defend their territory. In the past, patrols were sometimes too few and far between. Now, with more boats, the country can keep a constant watch. The patrol boats will work together, covering more ground and responding quickly to any threat. They can escort fishermen, monitor suspicious vessels, and provide support in emergencies. The government has also strengthened its partnerships with friendly countries. Joint exercises and information sharing have made Filipino forces more prepared. These efforts show the world that the Philippines will not back down in defending its rights. Most importantly, the patrol boats give hope to the people who depend on the sea for their lives. With stronger patrols, fishermen feel safer going out to work. The nation can stand tall, knowing that it has the tools to protect its home. The day the first patrol boats arrived was unforgettable. Crowds gathered at the harbor, waving flags and cheering as the new ships glided into view. The air was filled with the sound of horns and applause. Young and old alike watched with pride as sailors stood at attention, on deck, ready to begin their mission. The patrol boats shone brightly in the sun, their new paint still fresh. Each one bore the Philippine flag, a symbol of unity and resolve. Families of Navy and Coast Guard personnel lined the docks, hugging and taking photos. The mood was one of celebration, but also of seriousness, a reminder of the important job ahead. Local officials gave speeches, thanking the crews and the workers who built the boats. "These ships are not just machines," one leader said. "They are our shield, our hope, and our answer to those who challenge our rights." The ceremony ended with prayers for safety and success on the open sea. As the sun set, the patrol boats set out for their first tour of duty. Lights blinked on across the water, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Philippine maritime security. Once deployed, the patrol boats wasted no time. They began their work patrolling the West Philippine Sea, moving in groups and keeping watch for any sign of trouble. Filipino fishermen, seeing the boats nearby, felt a new sense of safety as they cast their nets and lines. Patrol crews greeted fishermen, offering assistance and sharing news about safe zones. The presence of these modern ships sent a strong message to any foreign vessel thinking of violating Philippine waters. The patrol boats were ready to respond to emergencies, escort local boats, and help anyone in need. The patrol boats also played a role in protecting the environment. They checked for illegal fishing and pollution, ensuring the sea remains healthy for future generations. The crews worked day and night, rain or shine, always on the lookout for danger. For the first time in years, many fishermen reported feeling confident at sea. With the patrol boats on guard, they could focus on their work without constantly looking over their shoulders. The nation's maritime guardians had truly arrived. The arrival of the new patrol boats has brought the country closer together. Fishermen, Coast Guard officers, and ordinary citizens share a renewed sense of pride in their country's strength. Local officials organize community meetings and educational sessions, teaching people about maritime rights and safety at sea. Children draw pictures of the new patrol boats at school. Teachers explain how the ships help defend the nation. Families gather in the evenings to talk about the latest news from the West Philippine Sea, feeling hopeful about the future. The patrol boats have become a symbol of unity and resilience. The government is also reaching out to other countries, showing that the Philippines is open to cooperation, but firm in defending its rights. These efforts have improved the country's reputation on the world stage. Allies have praised the Philippines for its commitment to peace and security in the region. Most importantly, the people feel safer. They know that their government is working hard to protect them. The patrol boats are a visible sign that no one is alone in facing challenges at sea. As the weeks pass, the patrol boats settle into their new roles. The West Philippine Sea is still a place of challenges, but now it is also a place of hope. With better patrols and stronger resolve, the Philippines is ready to face whatever comes its way. Fishermen, once afraid to go far from shore, now venture out with greater confidence. The patrol boats stand watch, day and night, serving as a shield for the nation. The government continues to invest in training, technology, and cooperation with partners. The story of the 40 patrol boats is just beginning. It is a story of courage, unity, and determination. The Philippine people, backed by their Navy and Coast Guard, are showing that they will protect what is theirs, today and for generations to come. With hope on the horizon, the nation looks forward to a safer, stronger future on the seas.